Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo, and I'm back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. And today, man, you know what time it is. We got to go over the rundown of the game versus the New York Jets, right? What do we like? What do we not like? And what did we see, man, that can give us hope going into the future? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this intro started, and let's get this show cracking.
Young guy, I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Once again, it's another episode of the Raider Rundown. Make sure y'all tapping on the like and on the subscribe button, and please hit on that little notification bell so you get updated whenever I drop episodes like this one right here. But like I was saying, man, we got to go ahead and go over the Raiders win over the New York Jets, 16-12, man. And what do we like, man? First of all, got to give shout outs, right, to both of the lines today. First of all, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Got to give a shout out to both of the lines, D-line, O-line. Let's start with the D-line, right? What was the key going into the game? Got to stop Breece Hall. And when you look at it, he had 13 attempts for 28 yards. That's beautiful. Only 2 yards a carry, bro. So the D-line did their job. They were active. John Jenkins did his job, man. He was very, very active in that run game, man. You know, Breece Hall had a couple little things we could squiggle through, but he never really got to the second level and got going. Wasn't able to really pick up speed. So seeing him do that, amazing, bro. Who else? Adam Butler played well. Even Jerry Tillery, Bilal Nichols, we got some things from them, okay? So they played very, very well in that interior and really helped stopping Breece Hall from getting going, because we all knew if Breece Hall got going, it was going to be tough to beat the Jets just because they had a run game and that defense, all right? Zach Wilson kind of got a couple things going, but, you know, we were able to get in his face just enough. Crosby wasn't as much as a factor as we were expecting him to be or as we expect him to be, but he was enough, right, to get in there. But he had a lot of help from the supporting cast this game, and that's what you really want to see, okay? So they played well. Got to give love to the O-line, bro. The O-line was without their starting left tackle. We were without Colton Miller. Think about that. Without Colton Miller, who many argue is a top 10 left tackle in the league. So you sit there and you're without him, okay. Now, against this very, very stout Jets defense, we all expected it was going to be ugly. And for the first little bit, half of it was. But only 3 sacks given up, and you can argue that all 3 sacks Aiden O'Connell took was not all directly on the offensive line. There were some things he could have done better, as in not holding the ball as long, but we'll get to him. But either way, they did a tremendous job. And not only that, Josh Jacobs, 27 carries for 117 yards. And for them to be able to get a 100-yard rusher against this defense, okay, beautiful. And only give up 3 sacks when you're missing your starting left tackle, that's a hell of a job by the offensive line. They played their fucking ass off. So got to give flowers to the big man up front, bro. Always got to do it. We can always shit on them as much as we want, but got to give the love. Got to give the love to them when they do what they supposed to do. Now, keeping going from there, bro. Who else played well? Linebackers did they fucking thing. You can tell the addition and the return of Diablo and Masterson paid dividends in this game. They played huge dividends. Diablo was very good against the run. Masterson came in, stuck his nose in there. He thumped a little bit, man. So it was it was great, bro. It was great to see. But the real MVP of the whole thing, Robert Spillane, man. And me, I didn't think Robert Spillane was going to be as good as he is. I thought he was going to be an okay signing. All right, maybe a C. But he's pretty much overplayed what I thought he would be, which is crazy to think about. He's playing at an elite level right now. His coverage is way better than I thought it was going to be. Now, honestly, I thought he was going to be good against the run. I thought he was going to be very good against the run, but his coverage has really, really impressed me, man. 3 interceptions for a linebacker is a lot. That's a lot. So to see him be able to damn near end the game pretty much, beautiful to see. MVP on the offensive side of the ball, got to give it to Josh Jacobs. Now, he did have a fumble Really 2 fumbles if you want to count the one where he broke off the 40-yard run and they came back and punched him from behind. But he was the driving force. We got to realize, bro, he had only 30 yards of rushing in that first half. In that first half, he only had 30 yards of rushing. But honestly, in that second half, he turned it the fuck on, bro. Turned it the fuck on. The offensive line turned it the fuck on. And we started to get physical. We started to get nasty. And instead of the Jets defense dictating to us how the game was going to go, we said, fuck that. We're going to dictate to you. And you going to have to play with us. You going to have to fuck with us for 4 quarters and be ready to tackle. And we saw towards the 4th quarter, they wasn't coming to do that shit like they was in the first. They started to get wore down. And that's the Raider football that we fucking talking about, bro. You don't let other teams dictate to you. You dictate to them, bro. Fuck that. They're going to have to come fuck with us for all 4 quarters, bro. And that's exactly what we saw. So, leading in guys that played well, got to give love to the secondary. We flip-flop in defense offense. We give love to the secondary, man, because although Garrett Wilson, to start the game off, he was kind of getting a little busy, right? But we locked it down. Started to understand what the Jets' game plan was going into that second half and made the adjustments. Play tighter, bro. All they're doing is trying to get these quick-ass short passes out of Zach Wilson's hands, maybe throw a curl or some type of stick route down the field, get something quick, play something off the play action. But once the play action stopped working, we started to get tighter. So give love to the secondary because we're thin. Ja'Cory Bennett ended up coming in for Nick Robertson. Prayers up to him. Hopefully he's good. Took a nasty hit. Didn't look good, but he walked off on his own power. So always good to see. But you know, Ja'Cory came in, Tyler Hall came in, and they both performed. I think that's the best game I've seen Ja'Cory Bennett play in his career so far. To me, that's the best game he's played. So give love to him, man. Tyler Hall did his motherfucking thing. Why he don't get more snaps is beyond me. I think Tyler Hall is deserving of more snaps. But hey, regardless, there it is. And we talk about supporting cast. I forgot to mention this guy. He just popped into my head, but we got to give love to everybody. Malcolm Kuntz played fucking well yesterday. Played well. And that's the guy I've always said he's not really a 3-down guy. He's more of a rotational piece. But yesterday, he played all 3 downs like a motherfucker yesterday. He put Mekhi Becton on his ass on one of them goddamn reps. Didn't get the sack, but put him on his ass. And I was like, all right. And he was playing the run yesterday, real physical. So I give love to that. Now we shift over, okay, to the offensive side, and let's talk about Aiden O'Connell because I was seeing some very foolish ass shit yesterday. And let's address this now. Now, it couldn't be one of my listeners, couldn't be one of y'all, right? Because I know on this channel, we over here, we try to look at shit objectively. But there was really some people, a section of the fan base, after Aiden O'Connell threw that first interception, to sit there and say, he sucks, take him out, put Jimmy in. What the fuck are you saying, bro? What are you saying? Like, realistically, bro, get over the emotional shit. We gonna say it like this. Get over that emotional shit, all right? You want to flip-flop 1 minute, flip-flop the next based on what's going on? Bro, you got to say even kill, bro. And anybody that was sitting there talking about Aiden O'Connell sucks, put in Jimmy, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Because either one, you're not really watching the game how you're supposed to watch the game, and you really need to check your football IQ, or 2, you got some fucking agenda where you want Jimmy to play, and now, bro, shut, and you want to be right. Shut the fuck up, bro. In no circumstances does Jimmy warrant being back out there at all. At all. All right? Jimmy was doing worse shit than what Aiden O'Connell was doing. Worse shit. So I don't understand it. Yes, the interception was bad, but it's his second full start, bro. He's learning. He's fucking learning, right? If all of us were just A+ at something the first time we picked it up, well, shit, right? Like, that's not how shit works, bro. He's learning. So let the man learn. And I argue to you, he showed me a lot of shit after that interception. Bro, he threw that interception. Look, I wasn't even mad. Because it was a rookie mistake. It was literally a rookie mistake. He threw that interception. Saw it the whole way, stared down Devontae the whole way, cornerback came, intercepted that pass. Okay, cool. But we must understand, that's a slippery slope from that point in the game. From that fucking point in the game, it's a slippery fucking slope for a quarterback going against that defense. Because that one interception can easily turn into fucking 2. and easily turn into now you got to hold the ball too long. And now you're letting the defense come in and start teeing off on you. But he didn't do that. He showed toughness. He showed grit. And Devontae said at the end of the game yesterday, he's as cool as the other side of the pillow, right? Through the interception, fuck it. It's life. Shit happens, bro. Go back. How will you come back off of it? And he came back and led drives down the field and led a touchdown drive down the field. And that last fucking throw to made it. Woo! Sweet. That shit was sweet. And we all talk about mobility of the quarterbacks, but goddamn it, he pocket presence and be able to move around. We ain't gotta ask you to be no Michael Vick, but just be able to move. Just be able to move the fuck around and get into open spaces to allow yourself to throw the ball. That's all we ask. And he did that. He fucking did that multiple times yesterday. And for the touchdown, bro, that was an off-script ass play. That's all Aiden O'Connell. That's all script. That's all Aiden O'Connell making a fucking play. So anybody talking about, oh, Jimmy, put Jimmy in there, shut up, bro. You don't know what you're watching. You don't know what you're watching, bro. And I don't care if that makes you unsubscribe, whatever the case, bro. Stop it. Because once you went with the decision to go with the kid, you went with that decision knowing that it's going to come with some rookie mistakes. That's what it is. That's the name of the game, bro. That's where we at. So, like I said, to me, he did about as much as he can do against that type of defense. And that defense has made other veteran top-tier quarterbacks look bad. And he did his motherfucking thing yesterday. So I have no complaints. No complaints, bro. Yes, I would have liked 0 interceptions, but goddamn it, bro, he's learning. And to be able to win and pull that shit out against that type of defense, bro, that gives me confidence going into the future. I'm not going to lie to you. Give me confidence in him going into the future. But now we talk about Antonio Pierce and what he's got going on. That's 2 games now into the regime. 2 games that we talking about were some crazy games, okay, that you're sitting here and you're winning. Now, the Giants game, the Giants aren't really that good, but still your first game, and you end up winning by a wide margin. Cool. Now, I said it before this game. This is a big-ass test because this is a vaunted defense. This is going to test your physicality. This is going to test how bought in the players are to the message. And you can see it. Yesterday, they're bought the fuck in because that's a tough-nosed-ass game we just played. Tough. And only if you were going to match their intensity and only if you were going to match how they were coming is how you were going to win this game. Not only match, but elevate your play. And that's what they did. Like I said, we didn't let them dictate the game to us because that's what that defense want to do, dictate the game to the offense and really impose their will. We said, nah, fuck that. We coming at you, and you're going to have to fuck with us. So that, to me, is all Antonio Pierce's message, bro. And like I've said, he's got to win 6 to 7 games to stay. 6 to 7. And right now, he's got 2. Now, in order to achieve the 6 or 7, you're going to have to win one of these games you're not supposed to win. Can it be next week against Miami? Now, after this podcast here, of course, we're going to be talking on some of the other homie stuff on the network, and we're going to go on there. But we're going to get ready for Miami because it's test after test after test. No break. You don't get no break. So now you are playing a Miami team that's going to score points. But I'll argue to you, who the fuck have they beaten? Think about it. Who have they beaten? So, yeah, they're flashy. They're going to score points. But they're not unbeatable. I mean, we saw them have a game with New England. New England went in there and gave them a game and almost damn near beat them. So they can be got. Just depends on if the offense is going to be humming, and the offense got to hum. Aiden O'Connell got to keep elevating, bro. That was just another test he gave us. Now we're going to need to see him really let it loose. It's time to take the training wheels off. That's just me. Take the training wheels off, bro. Let this man get it going. Because now we got the weapons, and there's going to be one of these games where the defense is going to say, he's going to need to beat us. He is going to need to beat us. Now, yesterday, the Jets tried to do that, but we stuck with the run game and still got the 117. Now, if we're going to do that with Josh Jacobs, I understand. But there are going to be more moments for Aiden O'Connell, like next week. If Miami starts scoring, he gonna need to get it going. So it's a tall task, bro. Tough task. Because you're going into Miami too. They're coming off a bye week. Like, it's gonna get real. It's just another stepping stone. But the way this team playing, all I know is the physicality and intensity gonna show up. That's all I know. That is all I know. But make sure you guys tap on the like, tap on the subscribe button, because after this, we getting right into it. We're gonna get ready for Miami because it's time to get cracking. It's time for this team to get cracking. And if you can fuck around and pull this out, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So everybody, make sure you tapping on the like, tapping on the subscribe button. Make sure you hit on the little notification bell so you're getting updated whenever I drop in episodes like this. Make sure you're sharing out the content, man. We're close to 1,000 subscribers. So share out the content, man. I want to be able to do some type of giveaway, some type of something for my 1,000, man. Maybe we'll fuck around and do something, but we close there. So make sure you sharing out the content, bro, doing all that. Mother, daughter, whatever the fuck case, your sister, brother, son, whoever is a Raider fan with you, share out the goddamn content, man. But make sure you guys are tapping on all them buttons, and I keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young cash app, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and it's still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?